Hey guys, let me tell you a story about my first business. I built this business to, 25 freelancers that we were using. We were impacting young people, we were paying them wages, we were doing about 6 figures a year. Very successful business, right? But they came to a challenge, and it was probably my fear, and that's how it started. Is I went into an operation, and when I came out of that operation and I recovered, I didn't go back to building that business because I felt like it was too saturated, or there's too many people doing it, or how do I stand out of the competition? And I understand that, and that's absolutely fine. Everyone has that fear or anxiety, or it's something that's a concern for every company because they're like, okay, right now in COVID, people are struggling, so it's even more of a challenge right now because you really have to be at the forefront of something. You really have to have a brand for you to succeed. So, having said that, a lot of us sell our business through what we do. So we tell people we're accountants. We're product developers. We're property investors. We specialize in doing this. We might even tell people how we do it. Oh, we do it through systemizing. Da, da, da. We do it through building communities. We do it through Facebook ads. There might be so many different ways you might do in order to help people get a particular outcome. There's so many different ways or approaches or strategies you can have. Then on top of that, you might even say, why you do it? You say, okay, I did this because here's my story and here's my brand, or I did this because I faced this problem in my old businesses, but I realized that it can help you get this much results, or it can help you increase your, it could help me save me a lot of time because it was a huge pain point. That's good, and you should be doing those things. But in order to build a real community and a real brand, you need to start creating conversations. Um, these conversations are topics, or it could be a series of topics. It could be one topic, and you might even change your topic every 6 months. It could be a topic specific to a certain industry of clients that you want to work with. But in essence, what a conversation does is gets people talking about your business or the topic of your business without you selling yourself. But it attracts you an audience because everyone likes to have a conversation. Everyone likes to be a part of something. Everyone likes to contribute to something. It helps you build a community. So if you can create a conversation that's powerful enough, you can start engaging people. You can start finding out what their problems are. You can start utilizing that to create you more content. You could create new products and new services that are geared towards that conversation or that industry. There's so many advantages of creating a conversation, but the main one is you're selling your business without really talking about what you do. You're selling a business through engaging people, through conversations about certain topics. It's a bit like TEDx talks, right? You might think, okay, every topic must have been covered already within a TEDx talk. Like, how can we continue to create new topics or new conversations around the TEDx talks? But people still do. Every year in every city, there's a new conversation, there's a new expert, there's a new approach, there's a new topic. So, if people can still do that in a TEDx talk, what makes you think in a saturated market, in a competitive market, you can't create a conversation around your business? You might ask, okay, what do these conversations look like? For us in the social media world, is we're talking about community-driven business. That's a conversation we're creating. We're also talking about outsourcing community management. That's a conversation we're creating. Other people might talk about systemizing, so you systemizing your property business for more freedom. That's a conversation. That's a topic that you're going to continuously talk about for a long period of time, and you suddenly become the center of attention. But people start coming to you with questions. People start talking about their problems. You start to form a community of movement, and you become the forefront of that movement. You suddenly start to build a brand. You suddenly start to attract an audience where you get insights into what they're experiencing, so you can sell to them easier. Like, people don't like being sold to as it is. So by building a conversation, you're getting people to talk about something, to open up and be honest and be vulnerable, or ask questions. And if you've got the solution sitting there, you've hit the jackpot. You've literally hit the jackpot, because you've got an audience, you've created a conversation, these people start having this conversation, you start to form a community. That community gives you the insights into their challenges, their problems, into what they're facing or where they're at in their journey, and all these people start to talk to more people about it, and it suddenly grows and grows and grows. Your business is then at the forefront of that conversation or that topic. So your business automatically is getting leads or building an audience for you to then sell to. You're building a brand around it, so you're attracting whole new opportunities when it comes to sponsorships, content, new services that you might offer. That's gonna grow your business. And you might think, okay, how do I create a conversation? A conversation could be as simple as, reaching out to influencers in your industry and asking them questions about a certain topic and putting it into a podcast. It could be an email newsletter where you start talking about community-driven business, or you start talking about systemizing your property business. It could be a newsletter just for that conversation. It could be a Facebook group. It could be, I don't know, it could even just be a series of webinars that you create. The whole point is, if you can create a conversation around something, and you create content or you get people to talk about it, you're naturally gonna start attracting an audience. And that's brand. That's marketing. That's when marketing really starts to work for you, and starts to, all that effort then goes into now just converting, now just engaging with people on a one-to-one basis and just picking up those leads and selling to them. So if you can create a conversation today, tomorrow, in a few weeks, it'll really help you grow. It will really help you grow. And in a world where there's saturation, where there's competition, like I said earlier, we need to be different. We need to stand out. We need to address something. So think about a conversation that you can create today and that you can put out. Even if it's a simple post that you put up on Facebook or social media saying, why do you think communities are beneficial? What are your thoughts around communities? Hope that helps, guys. If there's anything that I can do to support you, feel free to drop it in the comments. If you have any thoughts, or if you have any advice that you can give in terms of what content you would like to see from this channel or from what I'm creating, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, feel free to reach out to me one-to-one, and I'm more than happy to have a conversation with each and one of you. So let me know. In the meantime, have an amazing week ahead.